Hello everyone, Saturday morning coffee with Kendra. You have no idea how excited I was to get to this morning. Y'all gotta check out my video on my 3-day sardine fast and the results. Pretty impressive. I'm very happy. And I cannot believe that I bought more sardines because honestly, I like them. I also had canned mackerel. I'm just blown away at how amazing they taste. And I know that they are great little powerhouse snacks. So those puppies are going to be in my life ongoing. Thank you, God, for opening my eyes to something new. So again, check out that video. But today, it's Saturday morning coffee. You have got to realize I was like addicted to this. I kept saying to my husband, I can't wait for Saturday morning coffee. He says, no, you can't wait for your heavy cream, which is amazing. You can actually see at the top, it's solid up there. It's so good. This is my favorite. My favorite. Why? Because it's ultra low pasteurized. You can barely find ultra low pasteurized. So this is in my coffee. I have some MCT oil with C8 and C10. Make sure that if you're going to use MCT oil that it says C8 or C10 somewhere on the label. I put some HMB powder in there so that I can continue to retain muscle. I also put in a huge scoop of collagen. I am going through the change and things are like being kind of weird with my hair and my nails. And I know that that also has to do with my adjustment with keto. I'm not sure if you know, but your hair reflects 3 months prior. So if something is changing in your hair, you have to kind of go back in time and see what was going on. And I know for a fact that I was not eating enough protein back then. This has 18 amino acid, replenishes collagen, fights the effects of aging, revitalizes skin, hair, and nails, and supports tendons and ligaments. So I added all that together, blended it up, and sprinkled a little cinnamon on it. Yeah, got it all over. I got cinnamon all over my lips. Oh, it is so good. So good. So good. Beyond coffee. Let's go there. These last 3 days, I made a decision. I'm not going to do anything but sardines. And I made it. Technically, I was supposed to end the 3 days with a can of sardines, but I did not. 2 days, I had the runs. So I was just kind of like, you know what? I don't think my body needs another can of sardines. So this morning when I woke up, it was all about coffee. And I am paying attention to how my body is feeling about that. Is my stomach going to get bloated? Am I going to kind of puff up? What is going to happen as I add these things in my coffee? Because I've been drinking black coffee for 3 days. And I noticed immediately how my stomach deflated. If you're in the Soul, Mind, and Body membership group, you saw a picture of my stomach. Sorry, I tried to make it as modest as possible, but I also wanted to show progress. I want you to know that a 53-year-old person can have a flat stomach and go lay out in their own backyard in a bikini, or even not in your own backyard, in public. So looking back on these 3 days with the decision only to do sardines, I had to observe, how am I feeling with my husband sitting next to me drinking? How am I feeling not drinking? I was drinking sparkling water. I was drinking lemon water. I was drinking black coffee. When I think about it, when you make a decision, you can stick with it. When you tell somebody else that decision, we've talked about accountability partners all the time, but when you tell somebody else that decision that you've made, you now have a little bit of owning up to do. And I have to own up to other people. You guys, the 2,200 subscribers and other people that see this video, when I say I'm going to do something, I really want to do it for a multitude of reasons. But this was to shock my metabolism, to get out of the stall that I was in and to get self-control back. That's really different than just dieting. I wanted to sacrifice and I wanted to stop what I was doing. From June 3rd to August 5th, when I found that little app that goes with my phone, this is what it looked like. I was hovering between, 140 and 136. And when you looked at the whole year where I was, it was like when you look at that whole time, I stayed the same. I was pretty much not going anywhere. But I honestly look at that as success and progress. I didn't gain weight. I didn't fall off the rails. In a season like summer, I think that's success. In a season in the holidays, that's success. But I also knew that I needed to just kind of shock myself and get myself back into self-control. And then I observed myself, and this is what I want to talk about today. Observation is not thinking. We don't think our way through things. We observe our behavior and we reflect and kind of go back to the why. So why do I drink with my husband at night? Because that's been our pattern since we've been together. And I think we may not understand that we can relax without a drink or two. It is a nice social thing. I enjoy it. There's no question about it. But I was totally cool with not drinking over the sardine fast. And if I think about it, it was because I made the choice. I could make other choices. I could choose to have 1 drink. I could choose to have 2 drinks. I could choose to have 5 drinks. That would not be a good choice, by the way. But I could choose, just like I chose to eat sardines every single day. So why don't I? It's because I need to state it. I wasn't stating it to my husband. I look back and I think having an accountability partner is a good thing. My husband also asked me, why are you doing this 3-day sardine fast? And I said, well, because I want to get back into control. I want to put my body into the most nutritious state and in ketosis and possibly autophagy. Again, watch my other video. I'll put the link here for you. And I'm not trying to lose weight. I want to change my physique. I want to build muscle and shape my butt and my thighs. And he said, okay, I get that. I totally get that. Because he was like, I don't understand why you want to lose more weight. I said, I've got plenty of weight to lose. I still have plenty of fat, but it's not about the fat. It's about strength. As I bend and I lunge and I do things, everything that's stronger doesn't hurt, is easier to move. I can get up from a seated position without even using my hands. And I feel better. I have more energy. And honestly, I'm barely sitting throughout the day. I'm always in motion, unless of course I'm laying out to get a little sun. And that is pretty cool because I was not like that before. So try to observe what you're doing. Look at the root cause. Maybe you're uncomfortable relaxing. Maybe when you're bored, you do things that you wouldn't normally do if you were busy. Maybe that bad habit or that addiction that you have and the endorphins that come from it, you can replace with something else like walking. Or what about being intimate with your spouse? That's going to do great things for your marriage. You can replace those endorphins in different ways. So let's observe our behavior and dig in and find that why. All right, everyone, I'm going to jump on over to the Soul, Mind, and Body group membership. If you want to join, click join below. You do have to have a YouTube account. Just go to youtube.com, put in your email, and you will be well on your way, where we get into a little TMI, which is too much information, over there. And I want to dive into a little bit more of the observations, especially around my drinking. All right, everyone, if you're not heading over there, I will catch you next time. Find something more with God, soul, mind, and body, and have a blessed and inspired day.